Hello everybody, Solution9 here, welcome. I got some good news, and starting today and throughout this week, Solution9 here is going to bring back the review show, the game review show, as well as controllers, accessories, etc. So, to formally introduce back the show again, and to, as like a congratulations, we are going to review something right now and today. Today we're going to review the Sony PlayStation Analog Controller. This is not the DualShock. This is the analog. It even says it right there. This is the Sony PlayStation Analog. The analog controller, I don't know if it had a rumble feature in it or not. I really don't know. I will find that out. In fact, I can actually find that out right now. Excuse me guys, my nose itches. Dual analog controller, which I don't think had I don't know if it featured there were 3 different designs of the analog controller, and the one I have is like almost like a ps2. Wow. The analog joystick controller retailed for an average of $35, which I never knew that. And only the Japanese version features a vibration feedback function. So this one, however, does not feature vibration, which really does suck, because I absolutely love this controller. Now, there was only 3 main features that were added onto this compared to the original PlayStation Sony controller. You have 1, 2, and then an analog. So let's say, for instance, I was playing a game, and this is what this means. I was playing a game, right? Say, let me go take out a game, and just to show you, I know for a fact that it uses the analog. Okay. This is a game that uses the analog. Test Drive 5. With Test Drive 5, without the analog one, you use the D-pad and the X button and the circle. As for that, and like, well, not the circle, the X and the square for like acceleration and brakes, right? For the analog though, you use this to steer. Up is to go, down is to brake, and when you're stopped, you use that to reverse, I believe so, or the square, I'm not sure. And so that's how that works. So it's just an extra feature for controllers, and that was that's a real novelty back then. And does it suck as a controller? No. Does it suck in a way? No. It's actually a really, really great game controller. Now, these controllers are extremely cheap now. If I was to go on Amazon right now, which I am right now, and I'm looking at it, and they are, from what they retail for, they are literally 3/4 of the cost, I believe, from what they originally cost. take that back. Amazon doesn't have it on there. eBay might. So we're going to try eBay real quick. Okay. So dual analog controllers, my bad. Or you can buy an official one from eBay for $20.65. So originally you're paying only half the cost of what it originally cost. You can get a brand new one, I believe, for almost to the exact same price, about $5 off. So really you're paying about only half the price of what it originally is. With mine came with my console, which I only paid my console, which was only $25. So that is not too bad. It is a whole lot cheaper to get a DualShock instead. And I'll tell you that right now, it is extremely cheaper to get a DualShock controller for the PlayStation 1. Extremely cheaper. The cheapest that you can buy, buy it now, like a bid is what, $5, but buy it now. It just says 15, but I know you can get it for cheaper than that. The cheapest you can get a PS1 DualShock is $12. That is the cheapest you can get one. So, would I recommend this? Yeah. If you have one, yeah, then I can say in a way I can. In a way, I can say I can't recommend it though, because one, it doesn't have rumble feature, which really sucks. And you can tell right here, in the end, right there, it looks like it could end up being a rumble feature. Either that was just cut out completely, just by looking at it. One side did and one side didn't. Either that or it's just holding the controller itself. But I really wouldn't, but then again I would. If it's the cheapest controller that you can find, really, which PS1 controllers, I'm sorry guys, one of those just really itches right now. And I have like, I don't know if it's a zit on top of it or not, but if it's the cheapest one you can get, go for it. If it's not, then don't go for it. The drawback on this controller, I have to say, for one, is the length of the cord. Because the original PS1 DualShock and original controller have a longer cord than this one. A way longer cord. Because this is a DualShock controller. I mean, an analog controller. So, but I really wouldn't recommend it, really. Mine just came with it just like that, but in reality, I would not recommend this controller for this. So, but it is a great game controller because it is my favorite color. It's blue. Yay! Alright, thanks guys.